Hi everyone, it's Liv from Liv's Healthy Life, and welcome back to Vegan Eats, a show where we make delicious vegan recipes that are free of all animal products. If you watch my channel, you know that I love making decadent vegan desserts, and today we're doing exactly that. You may have heard of a peanut butter cup pie, but today we are making a tahini buttercup pie. I actually made the pie crust already because it is so simple and just 2 ingredients. Graham cracker cereal with some vegan butter, and then I pressed it into a pie pan and baked it in the oven. The first thing we're going to add in the food processor is the tofu, and we're using cubed firm tofu. This just gives it that super nice creamy texture. Next we're going to add the tahini, and make sure you're using toasted sesame tahini. Next we're adding coconut whipped cream. Then we're adding maple syrup for sweetness, but you could also use agave if you want. Some vanilla. And last we're adding a pinch of salt. Then we're just going to blend this up in the food processor until it's super smooth. Now we're going to add the tahini buttercup filling to our pie crust. You can see how thick and creamy it is already. So you just want to pour it in and then smooth it out so that we have a nice flat surface for our chocolate topping. And then we're just going to pop this in the freezer for about an hour or until it's slightly firm. The topping is also so simple, it's just 2 ingredients. So I poured some warm coconut milk over some dairy-free chocolate chips, and I put it aside to sit for a few minutes so that they could melt. And you can see as you whisk, they just combine to be this really velvety, chocolatey, creamy goodness. I just took the pie out of the freezer and it looks really good. So now all we have to do is add the topping. So like the filling, we're just gonna smooth out the topping the best we can and then put it back in the freezer to let it harden up for about 30 minutes. The chocolate and coconut milk just gets so velvety and smooth together, it makes a really great topping. Then we're just gonna pop it back in the freezer for about 30 minutes. And that's it. It is so easy and it turned out so well. You could definitely bring this to a party and impress honestly anyone, whether they're vegan or not. So we're just going to gently cut into it and be careful because it can be a little crumbly. And we'll give it a taste. I love how this pie looks when it's cut because you can see all the layers and it just looks so beautiful. So let's give it a try. It's so amazing. If you're interested in more delicious recipes like this, check out bemakeful.com and follow our socials at bemakeful. And if you make this recipe, use the hashtag #YummyVeganEats.